Swagatam, Vanakkam, Namaskaram. A very beautiful conglomeration of great personalities of yoga is currently happening. And it is wonderful that so many are coming together in the spirit of prayer. Prayer, the word itself may not be very Indian because the Sanskrit word is prarthana. Prarthana is the word that implies what today we understand as prayer. Sankalpa is a very beautiful word because it is an aspirational statement. It is a statement of purpose. And that is also a very vital component of any prayer or prarthana. And definitely there is a great power of the human mind, especially when many minds can come together at the same time. And Sheldrake and his colleagues, they had done work on what is known as the morphogenic field. And if you can get enough people on the planet thinking the same way, doing the same thing, you can change things drastically. The aim of this synchronized prayer is to bring about change. The energy of change has to be guided by the Guru. The Guru is the one who enables us to witness our own potential. The Guru is one who enables us to manifest that potential, actualize that potential. And as my father Swami Geethananda Giri used to so often say, the best of the Gurus is one who has no disciples left anymore, because all the disciples have become Gurus themselves. Everyone has attained that state of Kaivalya, liberation, moksha, mukti, nirvana. It is like we say, the best doctor is one who has no more patients. But nowadays, with all your quality assessment councils, the more patience you show, the better you are. The more students you can show, the better teacher you are. Your students should all become masters and transcend themselves. There should be none left. Let us invoke the beautiful spirit of the Guru. A Guru is not just a teacher. A Guru is not just one who collects people together in an organization. A Guru is one who enables each individual to transform. Parinama, as Patanjali uses the term. Transformation has to happen. And that transformation in the individual, well, the Guru enables that to happen. Hence, we salute the Guru, not as a personality cult, not as a hero worship. In modern times, it has become a personality cult and hero worship. No. We are saluting the Guru because the Guru opens our eyes to who we can be, or rather, who we are. That is the most essential part, because it is not about somebody else becoming a clone of somebody. If my students become just clones of me, I am not really helping them transform themselves, and we are all on the path. We are all on the path. All of us, each one of us is a potential yogi. Each one of us is a potential Guru. Each one of us is potential Ishvara. But problem is that potential has to manifest. So let us invoke the spirit of the Guru, the real Guru, who enables us to move from darkness to light. Om. Join me as I chant, and you can repeat wherever you are, so I'll give gaps for you to repeat. Om. Akandamandalakaram Vyaptam yena characharam Tatpadam darshitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahman Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. May the energies of the Guru Sakshat, that Guru who is eternally within us. My father used to talk about that. He said the Guru Hridaya Manas. Guru Hridaya Manas. It is a special energy in the heart center, the Anahata Chakra. And that Guru Hridaya Manas is basically the spiritual equivalent of what is called the pacemaker of your heart. In our heart, in the right atrium, the heart is divided into the atrial part and the ventricular part. The atrial part, the right atrium, it is having a specialized tissue which has the capacity of generating an impulse on its own. It doesn't need to be told to generate, it generates on its own. Amazing impulse. That is the sino-auricular or sino-atrial node, SA, capital S, capital A node. And that starts the impulse, then it keeps the heart beating. This is the physiological, anatomical equivalent of the spiritual guru who is deep within our heart. You know, the most important aspect is that if that heart doesn't beat, we are dead. Death is tamas. And the tamasika guna is associated with darkness. And that is why tamasoma jyotirgamaya, the Guru enables us to move from darkness to light. Mrityorma amrutangamaya, from mortality, death, to immortality. Freedom, kaivalya. That is the energy of the Guru. And that is why ajnana timirandasya, we are blinded by the darkness of ajnana. Avidya, ajnana is ignorance, or the tamasika, ignorant darkness. And we need to awaken ourselves. The Guru is the sun that rises and the darkness vanishes. The darkness is dissipated by the light of the Guru. That is the Guru to whom we offer our salutations. Tasmai Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. That is the Guru we offer our prayers to. The great Kabir Das, he asks in one of his dohas, he said, if the divine and the Guru appear at the same time, if God and the Guru appear at the same time, to whom do you bow first? And then he gives his own answer. He says, to the Guru you have to bow first. Why? It is the Guru who has to introduce the divine to us. We will not know the divine. We won't know this is God if it weren't for the Guru. Amazing concepts in Indian tradition. These are concepts that enable us as an individual to learn how to go about this path from mortality to immortality. to move from darkness to light, from our limited individuality to that unlimited universality. Remember, wisdom is universal. It is unlimited. And that is why it is wisdom, universal, unlimited. No private limited here. Universal, wisdom, unlimited. It's exactly 6 o'clock. Let's all join together with all the wonderful people tonight who are doing the prayer together. Join me as we do 27 rounds of the low-pitched Brahmari Pranayama. Breathing out, breathing in. Contemplate the beautiful harmonious oneness, that beautiful Sukham, Saukyam, Swasthya, Purnam that has been evoked from within yourself. A state of ease, Sukham, a state of being established in a harmonious balance, Saukyam, a state of oneness with yourself, Swasthya, a state of completeness, Purnam, and a state of bliss, Ananda. Sukham, Saukyam, Swasthya, Purnam, Ananda. Beautiful experiences flooding each and every one of your trillions of cells, making up the tissues, the organs, and the systems. Through the Annamaya Kosha, the physical existence, the Pranamaya Kosha, the physiological functional existence, the Manomaya Kosha, the psychological existence, the Vijnanamaya Kosha, the intellectual existence of discernment, metacognition, and wisdom. And finally, percolating the Anandamaya Kosha, the universal existence of oneness, wholesomeness. A beautiful sense of being all one, manifesting as a result of this beautiful invocation of the Brahmari, educing from within these beautiful experiences, enabling us to Just be. Begin to rub your palms together, generating a nice pranic poultice. Place it over your eyes, the forehead, and the whole head. Performing the Brahmari is such a meditative, contemplative experience. No one, Swami Geethananda, called the Brahmari as one of the Samyama pranayamas, a pranayama that induces a capacity to go into Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, the three-pronged aspect of Samyama. Let us perform the Sankalpa with our hands raised. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we win over. Letting this Sankalpa, a positive aspirational statement, go out and resonate in the universe. And we are making this statement from a very firm base, Drida Bhumi, as Patanjali calls it, because when we do the Brahmari, we have evoked from within, by the invocation, 5 important qualities. Sukham, a state of ease. Saukyam, a state of balance and equilibrium, harmony. We have also experienced Swasthya, the self, to be the self. Swa-astu, swastu, to be the self. And we have also experienced Purnam, which is complete wholesomeness, and Anandam, that is the bliss of oneness. From such a positive state, we are making this Sankalpa. Definitely the universe will be happy to receive it, and the benevolent universe should bless us. Let us appreciate Mudita, Punya, all the wonderful souls, each and every person who is making a difference to the world today. Each and every person who is doing their best to make the world a better place. Each and every person who, whether it is small, big, whether it is in the front line or the back line, or even staying home, or supporting others online. It is so important to have a collective support, which may be at a virtual level. We may not be able to physically be at the same place with everybody now, but we can in spirit be there. As Amma so beautifully said yesterday, in spirit there is no duality. In spirit there is no space. There is no division. That sense of oneness that comes, a mudita, a cheerfulness towards each and every person, known and unknown, loved and unloved, liked or unliked. It doesn't matter. Each and every person who is making their efforts to make the world a better place, who is getting ready for the transformation that we must make. These are moments of transformation. These are opportunities for transformation, to transform ourselves individually, transform socially, and transform globally. This is an opportunity Mother Nature has given us. Let's be cheerful towards her. Even when our parents spank us sometimes, nowadays it's not allowed, right? You know that they're doing it for your good. You know that your teachers are correcting you for your good. Mother Earth is correcting us, saying, come on, children, be good. Huh? Let's be grateful to her, grateful to Mother Nature, grateful to life, grateful to the universe. Let's end with a beautiful Shanti mantra, a Shanti mantra that is evoking a sense of ease, peace in all living beings. Do not limit the living beings to just human beings. Human beings are a minuscule proportion of living beings in this universe. Yet we think we are the master of everything and we can do whatever we want. We need to understand that each and every living being deserves respect, love, appreciation, and our gratitude. Let's send out a beautiful energy of Shantam, peacefulness. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu sarve janaha sukino bhavantu. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Om. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. Each and every one of us is a component of the universe. And the biggest lesson we need to understand is we just need to be what we are. To be. Just be. Modify it from the commercial just do it Nike to just be. That's the message for today. See you all later. Be safe, be healthy, be happy, be blessed wherever you are. Hari Om Tat Sat.